What you're seeing right now, many of us who live in Berkeley, California, are fortunate to have and enjoy. As part of the university, we advocate for the protection of our natural resources and green areas, specifically those on campus. As scholars, we learn and become interested in popular environmental issues that take place in the United States, Africa, and Brazil. But what about the underdeveloped countries in Central and South America? Shouldn't we devote the same attention to their issues? Let me take you to Honduras. Honduras is the second largest country in Central America. It is known for its production of coffee, bananas, gold, silver, and timber. Despite its production of certain goods, Honduras is considered to have one of the largest number of virgin or untouched territories, but yet it is the second poorest country in the Western Hemisphere after Haiti. Apart from its production of certain goods, Honduras is known for crystal blue waters, coral reefs, and culture portrayed by its northern coast region, the Bay Islands. The same depiction is what you may typically find in a Google search and only see as a tourist. But there is so much more. This is why now I want to take you outside what has been shown and into my typical experience. My family's from Honduras, and as a child, I grew up visiting my family every year during every summer vacation. My family is fortunate to have farmlands that can provide them with goods and food, not only for them but for those they share with. What you see might be different than what a tourist may see, but it is still as rich in natural capital. My father has farmland in Agua Fria, located in El Corpus. As a child, I remember sitting in the front seat of my father's public transportation bus, traveling along the river, seeing farmlands with cantaloupe, hearing and seeing the river, the people in the river along the banks. But my most vivid memory is that of a platform on our way to El Corpus. There was a stream of water that fell from the hills across the road and fell into the river. To this day, I still wonder where the water stream came from. But what I do know is that the water springs in my father's land, springs that you can literally drink from, and where the name Agua Fria comes from, also flow into the same river, Rio Calderas. Rio Calderas extends from the top of the mountain region into the main city, Choluteca. The river is the main water source for an estimated 25,000 residents. It is used for irrigation, household and potable water, as well as recreational activities. Rio Calderas is a large contributor to the large sum of agricultural land in the southern part of the region. On the other hand, El Corpus is known for its mining activity. Gold was discovered in the early 16th century in El Corpus. Since then, the industry ranges from small-scale miners to large companies such as Clavo Rico. Today, El Corpus is undergoing a new gold rush, as land is being mined in large proportions. Despite its industrialization, the surrounding land is still underdeveloped. The industry employs 3,000 residents, perhaps as a result of the increase in price of gold since 2005, from 170 lempira to 320 lempira, the equivalent to $9 to $17 per gram. The employment of these miners not only provides for the people, but also to the regional economy and its development. But my question is it worth it? Miners work under poor conditions as a result of unsustainable mining practices. They are exposed to mercury and cyanide, which are used for the cleaning of gold. Meanwhile, the government is not involved in the monitoring or overseeing of the industry. This lack of control and involvement contributes to the health problems, the water contamination, land displacement of the people living in the surroundings, as well as Trump's resident activities and daily life. Poor practices have led to the closing of mines. The river is no longer blue like it was once while I was growing up. It is now muddy and dry. Remember that stream that fell from the hills and into the river that I recall from my childhood? Well, it is gone now. It has dried. Is this all worth for that gram or two of gold? Honduras is caught in a place where it is trying to find a balance between reaping the financial benefits of the gold industry, while simultaneously attempting to mitigate the negative effects that are affecting the people. The region is focusing on short-term goals like making profits rather than the long-term consequences of its actions. Honduras is full of natural resources, of natural capital. Do we want to witness the same that has happened to the Amazon? See, such resources vanish in the blink of an eye. We already know that there is a lack of government regulation and control, hence it becomes an issue difficult to deal with. It is not about imposing rules and laws among the community, or about closing and eliminating mining. It becomes an issue of education, investing in the education of the people, providing them with information on how to maintain their well-being, knowing their rights, and understanding what sustainability consists of. For us, it should not be about being part of that specific local community, but understanding that we are part of it at a larger scale, that we have an impact politically, economically, and environmentally on those people, just like they have an impact on us. We should all be able to enjoy our resources in the same way.